So it's been a pretty mellow ride up to this point. Well, I'm predicting it's going to get stupid pretty quick. This is where we approach the merge from the 215 to the 15. It's where people start getting stupid. You'll see. I haven't had any issues yet. One little one back before I even got on the freeway, but let's see what fuck you then. The fucking cruisers never wave. Whatever. So I've got, what, about 10 miles to go. Just before, well, I was recording before, but and then some silly little thing happened. I stopped recording and started recording so I could kind of narrate a little bit. But the reason I stopped and then restarted when I did is because that bike up there got on the freeway and he makes his way over into number 1 lane, my lane, and that car behind him was a Kia. I don't know, can't see that far. Like, he's in the number 2 lane, he shoots right behind the guy on the bike up there, and I'm like, oh, here we go. So it's gonna get congested up here right at the merge, and that's when people are gonna start getting stupid, because everybody on the 215 wants to get on the 15, everybody on the 15 wants to get on the 215, or, you know, take that very first exit off of the 15. You'll see. So here come the brake lights, and this is where people get impatient and they start making stupid lane changes. That was okay. I don't have a problem with that. He indicated, he gradually got over, but watch. People are gonna start fucking getting stupid. Like this idiot next to me. Like, where are you going? Why do you have to get on that guy's ass? He didn't see me. And I'll show you my lane splitting, what's going through my head when I'm splitting lanes legally. So the law states they don't call it lane splitting, they call it lane sharing, which is what it is, and it's legal for both motorcycles and other vehicles, not just motorcycles. So legally, say if I'm over here in the left position of the lane, it's legal for a car to pass me in my own lane. The law states no faster than 35 miles an hour, and you can't exceed 35 miles an hour while lane splitting or sharing a lane, and you can't travel over 10 miles an hour faster than the flow of traffic. So if they're going 25, I can go 35. If they're going 15, I'm supposed to only be able to go 25, but you know, I don't have a fucking a speed detector. I don't know how fast they're going. You have to estimate, you have to use common sense, and which is fine. But so when you see guys splitting lanes at 50 miles an hour, that's not legal. I'm going 55, but I'm not splitting lanes yet, so oh, I downloaded, and if there's a motorcycle behind me when I'm splitting lanes, I'll usually let them go because they like to go faster than I like to go. And especially if they're going to be, you know, on my ass, which is common. Hey, it's your life, bro. You want to split lanes at 60? Go ahead. But you're not going to ride my ass and make me have to worry about another thing. I don't need to be looking in my mirrors constantly because you're fucking right behind me. So usually if there's a motorcycle behind me when I'm splitting lanes, I'll get over, let them pass, I'll give the wave with my right hand. That way he sees my hand is off the throttle. I acknowledge that he's there. Or she. I'm not saying, yeah, this guy. And this guy. See, they like to haul ass. I'm glad I started recording now. These are perfect examples of, you know, all the things that I experience on my daily commute to work. This is every day except Sunday. What's that for? I don't know if you saw that, but he made some weird gesture with his hand. It's usually way more congested up here, but still we'll see some idiots. See all these people up here? These people want to get over here, these people want to get over there. I want to get over here. I don't normally ride like that, but I saw a big gap and I took advantage of it, so whatever. Usually it's way worse than that. It takes me a minute to get... Usually I'm not into number one lane until that exit right there. The Winchester exit. Kind of tells me something might have happened up here, accident, or you know, a vehicle pulled over or something, because when it opens up like that, it usually means something happened up here, and you know, up ahead, and traffic got slowed down. See, I told you, it's this guy. I should pull over and see if they need anything, but I gotta go to work. Sorry guys, they're okay, they're not injured. If they were injured, I would definitely pull over, but they were broken down because they're on a Harley. Anyway, usually means something has happened up ahead, so traffic slows down, and then once whatever the rubberneckers we're slowing down for has cleared, and then it opens up. It's kind of like the what do they call those, the meters? I don't know why they call them meters, but you know, on an on-ramp, you're getting on the freeway and you got red lights. You got you know, 2 lanes, you got a red light in each lane, and 1 car per green light, you go, green light, you go. It kind of thank you, it kind of opens up the flow of traffic. So see these guys right here, they're catching on, you know. California drivers are catching on to the motorcycle thing. It was not like this in the Bay Area, and it wasn't like this down here up until recently. Probably when they made lane splitting, they made it legal, what, 2 years ago? Because before they passed the law, there was no law. They did not prohibit lane splitting, and they did not permit it. It was kind of a gray area. But they made it legal. Lane splitting is now legal. They still call it lane sharing, but they refer to it as lane splitting. It's weird, but whatever. So since they passed that law, people will, I mean, motorcyclists themselves, or people that know motorcyclists, say the wife of a motorcyclist, or, you know, the brother, whatever. If you know a motorcyclist, they usually see how this guy's getting over, he's getting over the yellow line, which, you know, I explain to people all the time. You know, I'll be talking to somebody, they'll see my helmet, and they make comments about my GoPro. It's a conversation starter or whatever. They say, oh, you know, that's a great idea, la-di-da. Yeah, I always get over for motorcycles. And I'll explain to them, you know, when you get over like that, we don't need that space. We appreciate it, but we don't need that space. What it does for us is it lets us know that I'm gonna start saying me, because I'm not speaking for everybody. I don't know what everybody else feels, but it lets me know that you see me, number one. It lets me see further ahead of you, which is nice. I can kind of predict, because I can predict, you know, what the next car might do, which is very important. So right now I feel very safe. I don't feel unsafe at all. Maybe a tiny bit here, because there's a gap here. And when there's a gap, that's a potential danger, because like this gap right here, this truck might shoot over here. If he sees that this lane is traveling faster than that lane, he might not even think about it. He's like, oh, opportunity, click, bang, done, and he shoots over into that lane. I could be splitting, I could be in that gap. He doesn't see me because I'm small. People don't look for motorcycles, they look for cars. Because you see, out of thousands of cars, I'm one motorcycle. People don't pay attention, they don't understand. But anyway, wow, that was nothing. That was easy. Anyway, but yeah, the gaps. When there's a gap, that's when I kind of... I sit up straighter, like to make myself bigger, like you're supposed to do when you see a bear or something. You're supposed to puff up. I do that, just instinct, I guess. And I'll take a deep breath. It's funny. Like I'm waiting for somebody to take that gap. I kind of wish something would have happened. Like I would have had to, you know, avoid something, just to kind of show you what I go through on a daily basis. This was nothing. This was easy. I don't understand. What is it, Thursday? It's getting toward the end of the week. People are tired, I guess. But Mondays are bad. Mondays are bad. Because, you know, everybody's getting off the weekend. They're either hungover or just, you know, they had too much fun on the weekend or whatever. They don't want to get up and go to work on a Monday. Who does? Their coffee hasn't kicked in yet. They're tired. They're cranky because they got to go to work and they got a whole week ahead of them. So Mondays are bad. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not late to work. This clock on my bike is 25 minutes fast. So I've got 8 minutes to get to work. I'll get there in 4. Hello. You want to ride? Me? Oh my goodness, sorry. I'm lonely. Anyway, and what else? The sun is right in my face. Can't see the hot air balloons over there, but since we're surrounded by wineries, they do hot air balloon rides that they float you over the vineyards and all that. You ain't gonna see me in no wicker basket attached to a giant balloon being pumped full of fire. At 1,000 feet, nope. Nope. Give me a parachute and I'll think about it, but nope. So I'm gonna burn that house down. Don't tell anybody. Jesus, now I can't put this video up because I'll have arson investigators at my house, or my apartment, or my work. Jacob's here. That's Jacob's truck. He's the guy that just started jiu-jitsu. Got Julia coming in at 11 today. She's my
my next future second ex-wife. She's single. She's very quiet though, but she just started a couple weeks ago. So I gotta kind of ease my way in. Anyway, I'm getting weird now. All right. Bye-bye.